What's going on, everybody? Beastly Gamer here. As you can see, I'm playing a little bit of Tekken Tag Tournament 2 online. I got this game for my birthday in March last year, and I've hardly played it. I'm an avid Tekken player. I love fighting games. If you got a good fighting game, hit me up on the PlayStation Network. My PSN log is the Beastly Gamer Dash. Go ahead and hit me up. Now sit back and watch me kick some ass as I bring you some of the latest news. Now, some of you guys, especially those who savvy themselves as avid video game players or gamers, know some of the details about these next generation consoles. But there has been a lot of beefing back and forth between fanboys on which console is going to be the best, the most powerful. And the specs were released, and after the specs on paper came out, it was decided that the PS4 is just slightly more powerful than the Xbox One. Now, that's what a lot of people are saying, but that's not the way it's looking, because slightly means some pretty big differences, as you're about to hear. Call of Duty Ghosts, which is coming out, I think the game releases on the 5th of November, is going to be vastly different. Well, I guess it all depends on how you interpret vastly, but it's going to be pretty different for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One in the visuals department. It appears that Call of Duty Ghosts on the Xbox One is going to be running natively at 720p. And on the other side of the coin, the PlayStation 4 version is going to be running natively at 1080p. Now, I know some Xbox fans are going to say, oh, this is fucking stupid. What's going on here? What they're going to be doing is upscaling the Xbox One version from 720p to 1080p, which is kind of like they're going to do a graphical boost on the fly to make the game actually appear at a higher resolution than it is. So it won't be as bad as it sounds, but when you hear the article, it kind of gives you a picture of what to expect in the future, because if these consoles are as close as people, especially on the other side of the fence, Sony's opposition will tell you in a heartbeat that these consoles are pretty much the same. Now, even after they've made the changes to the console that they've made, it doesn't appear to be as close as they're saying. Now, this is how the article goes. Infinity Ward, again, this is at Eurogamer.net. Go on over to Eurogamer.net and check it out. Infinity Ward has announced the resolution of the next-gen versions of Call of Duty Ghosts. Confirming previous rumors, the Xbox One version of the upcoming shooter runs natively at 720p. The PlayStation 4 version runs natively at 1080p. Speaking on Twitter, Infinity Ward executive producer Mark Rubin said the Xbox One version is upscaled from 720p to 1080p. The tweet in full read, "Hey, been on the road last couple of weeks, so I haven't had a chance to update, but wanted to confirm that for Xbox One, we're 1080p upscaled from 720p, and we're native 1080p on the PS4. He also ended by saying, "We optimized each console to hit 60 frames per second, and the game looks great on both, still on the road, but be glad to see the great reception to extinction." Now, what does this mean? Like he said, they optimized each console to hit 60 frames per second, and the game looks great on both. Now, if they're optimized, it means they're running at their optimal or at the moment peak performance. So, the PS4 can run 60 frames per second at 1080p native. It doesn't seem to be an issue. The Xbox One, in order for it to run at 60 frames per second, which Call of Duty has to, because of, that's what people are used to, the game, the visuals, the resolution had to take a hit. So it's running at 720p because if it ran at 1080p, it wouldn't be able to hit the frame rate that it needs to hit. So I know a lot of Xbox guys are like, "Oh, fuck you, Beastly Gamer. Don't be like that, man. Go buy a Game Boy. I don't care. Microsoft sucks anyway." And there are going to be a lot of PC elitists, and you may not say that you are one, but I'm not a PC gamer. But I do understand and agree that games coming out on the PC 99% of the time are going to outperform consoles. This has been a staple of our history, and nothing is going to change that. arguing about that is not going to change shit. Now the thing is, I was born in 1980. The first controller I ever held was a Nintendo controller. So I'm a console player. But I do understand that I am taking a slight hit, or even a big hit, depending on which game, by not indulging in the PC top-tier performance system that can optimize these games and the experience. So I do understand that, but me personally, I'm not a mouse and keyboard guy. I tried it. I played Call of Duty on the PC before. I've played Mass Effect. I've played, all these other games on the PC. I'm just not the man for it. And hate me if you want to. I'm not a PC guy. But I am looking forward to the PS4, which also in Japan has been labeled. Forget exactly who did the study, but it's considered a supercomputer in Japan because of the specs of the actual system. And the Xbox One barely missed being a supercomputer in Japan. So I guess this is like a little fanboy statement today. I hope you guys like, subscribe, and share this channel with as many people as you know. The Beastly Gamer needs the support of the fans. I'm a guy starting at the bottom, but I'm still at the damn bottom. All jokes aside, enjoy the video. Hope you guys liked it. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Beastly Gamer, and I am out.